in classic 70s. So that's 251 to 350cc pre-63 Clubmans, factory modified in classic 70s. On pole position, Zuru Wiki there with 211 there at second spot there. That is Warren Landon. Warren gets a hell of a start actually. He just about ended that. I haven't seen him really off the start like that for a long time. That was a good, I guess, a classic bike. So 2'6" maybe in the air. So that was quite impressive for I guess they're supervising jump starts. I got no control over that. I got no vision on that. So that was just quite impressive there. But he's just lost his second place to Zurin Wiki there on the 24 machine with the red fairing. We go back to third place. Trying to recognise who that is. That could be number 131, John Carter. Yeah, just picking up the numbers. I'm pretty impressed with the numbers. I have had a bit of a campaign to try and tidy up people's numbers. There's a few simple rules. You might not be able to get the full-size number boards on your bikes, but indeed you pretty much need to get the minimum size on there, which was 140mm tall, 25mm stroke, and non-gloss. It's not just about me as a commentator. Certainly today it is quite essential. The transponders only actually work across about 1 inch of the track. It's all about the spectators, and also mainly the main thing is, in case something needs to be black flagged, a corner marshal needs to identify that bike and report it in, and it could indeed, the guy or girl who's on the start finish line needs to be able to identify the bike to black flag it. But I'm pretty impressed with the numbers overall in the pits, and I guess this is about people still needing to know their results and not relying on transponders. But don't fall into that trap when the transponders come along. A great battle coming out in the front between 24 and 211 there. They're going into turn 1. About throw a blanket over there. There's about 1 bike length as they go around the Toyota corner. Is that rain I can see? Yes, definitely. It's raining up there on the track, so this is going to change it for some people that wouldn't have to practice today in the rain. But a tight battle in the front between 24, 211, and it is John Carter in third place on the 132 machine, 72. I recognise that number in the classic bike world. That's Neville Bull there on the Manx Norton there in the 62 Manx Norton, and he's running around in 4th place. So that lead bike's going in and out of the hairpin there, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. There's not even half a bike length in it. What are those bikes? It's an Aramaki versus a Ducati. An Aramaki Al D'Oro, is it? 24? Ala D'Oro. But wow, they're inside there into the Higgins corner. And the Aramaki has been pushed back to second place there. Zurin Wiki is, no, the Ducati, sorry, back to second place there. Zurin Wiki is on the Ducati, the Aramaki, I'm getting confused here out in the front, but it comes back on down that back straight. And they're side by side going around that big Go Media sweeper. Red bike just takes it on there, all the way around there. It makes the track a little bit longer, but it seems to work for him. And pulls the lead there. White flag's not out yet, so we've got another couple of laps to go. So it is 24, Zurin Wiki on the red bike, and here comes Warren Landon on the 211, side by side, breaking into turn 1. No, he tucks in behind, takes the higher line there. Who's going to come out of this one, out of the Toyota corner? This is very, very tight racing at any level, far less classic racing, but it looks to me that the Zurin Wiki machine, the 24 bike, has got the legs. Let's go back to third place. It still is John Carter from the Taranaki region on the 131 machine. Neville Bull there on the 72 there, and behind him 330 is Simon Cottle from Palmerston North. Simon is in 5th place. 85 will be Graham Peters. Indeed it is Graham Peters. 108 is Mark Natueri from Wellington on the Honda 354 cylinder with 4 exhaust pipes as well from memory. I did see, unless there's a couple of CD 354s around the pits, I did see one there with 4 exhaust pipes that looked quite impressive. I've got one of these for sale at home, by the way, just the exhaust pipe, just one. I don't know which one it is, but I do have one there. Came from the late Ken Baines collection when I went round to his garage sale. So in behind him, we had Graham Peters, we had 108 Mark Natueri, then Brendan Honey, James McIntosh, Bill James on the 141 machine from Wanganui rounds it off in 10th spot. Lascelles Carr out there in 11th, Leon Briggs, Rob Chappell, Clive Martis, Graham Lancaster, John Jones, Stephen Jones, Dalcleith, Jackson and Terry Pragnell. The gaps opened up going across the start finish line. There'll be about 12 bike lengths there between Zurin Wiki and Warren Landon. Carter, John Carter from New Plymouth is holding his own there with Neville Bull there following him in 4th place. So that's the podium, 24, 21, 1, 21, 1 and 131, if that makes sense. 24, 211, 131, plain English. Nice little battle going out in the front here. It is the final lap for the Group 4, 251 to 350cc pre-63 Clubmans, factory modified and classic 1970s bikes. And hey, it's not over till the fat lady sings us. Oh, here we go, 211. Warren Landon, Terry Pregnan's right towards the middle of the field. I don't know, he's about 5th place. Warren Landon reels it in and they go into Higgins. It's going to be a braking duel there, but they're still doing the same thing. Warren Landon takes the higher line. It's down that back straight. Both the bikes are relatively even fared. Whose is the quicker bike down that back straight? They're both perfectly matched, I'd have to say that. It's going to be down to the braking with 24 leads over 211. John Carter comes out of the Higgins corner there, round that big sweeper. That's all done and dusted as long as they get through this corner, because it looks to me like Zurumwiki's just got that extra bit of a gap under braking going into that, and takes a checkered flag right about now. 24 to 11. John Carter's holding that 3rd place quite successfully. 4-lap races. We've got most of them are 4-lap races. They're trying to get through another couple of rounds before they go for lunch, which they said about maybe 1:30. I don't know 1:30 what. Oh, it's about 1:30 now. So anyway, don't listen to me about the lunchtime. You need to listen to the pit announcements for that information. I will try and pass that on. There's Terry Pregnell there on the 159 machine, and Simon Cottle there, just a very small gap of about less than a second between 5th and 6th place. So reeling them back through 24, Zurumwiki. Then it was Warren Landon, John Carter, Neville Bull, Terry Pregnell there in 5th spot on the 159 machine. Simon Cottle, Jit Graham Peters there, Mark Natueri, James McIntosh and Brendan Honey in 10th spot. Bill James on 141 has gone through, and that is 53. Lascelles Carr with Liam Briggs following him, and a couple other stragglers there still enjoying their day's racing. 292 Graham Lancaster and 270, and that is John Jones. I think that's, oh no, there's still one bike there coming down around that big back straight around the big sweeper, so they're all gritting up there ready to cross the track as soon as they get the orders from the control tower. Great race that, great race. There's been some good racing already today, and we've still got, what have we got now? That's Group 4, so we've still got Group 5, 6 and 7 to run through, a 4 and 2 6-lappers, and then we go on to the second round of racing. So back to a bit of music, folks.